Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Dominique Kristen. Welcome to my channel. Today our topic is growing apart from friends. So whether you are, a kid or an adult, at some point in your life you have probably grown apart from some really good friends or maybe even a best friend. And tonight we're going to talk about a little bit of some signs that you're growing apart from somebody. Also we're going to talk about why maybe you're growing apart from them, and then also why it's okay that you sometimes grow apart from people. So with that being said, let's get started. Some of the signs that you're growing apart from somebody is, one, you don't talk to them as much. You guys don't call each other as much. You guys don't text as much as you once were. They're always busy. You're always busy. You can't connect. And that can be really tough because there's no way to keep a relationship of any sort going with somebody that you can never ever spend any time with. Also, one big thing for me, how I tell that I'm growing apart from somebody, is that I stop missing them. You don't see them, or you guys are busy, your schedules never match up, and then you go a really long time without seeing them, and then you realize one day that you don't miss them anymore. And that's depending on how close of a friend they were, that can be really sad. But also, it's just part of it. Out of sight, out of mind is a real thing, and that can be really difficult. Also, some of the signs that you're growing apart, especially when you're young, I know with middle school and elementary school students and even high school, sometimes when you're trying to figure out who you are, you try some different things, you hang out with some different friends, you join different sports clubs, you go into different activities, just kind of, see what you like, see what you want to, get into. And sometimes when you're hanging out with other people and you find somebody that you find an interest that you really like, and you find somebody that you really click with really well, and you start hanging out with them, sometimes people forget about their friends that they started with. And it's okay to find different interests and stuff, but if you do have some really close friends though, and you do want to keep that relationship with them, you are going to have to make time for people. That's just part of the game. Also, why you're growing apart, those reasons can vary. So some of the common ones that I found is just conflicting views. That happens too. That's pretty much the main reason, is people just want different things out of life. They're going two different directions, and you can't always find common ground, which is so true. So one time I had a friend who I just grew apart from because she was changing and we're growing, and we were becoming young adults, and we were teenagers, and you are kind of figuring out who you are, and that's cool, that's part of the game. But we just wanted different things. She was kind of just argumentative, not with me, but just with strangers and stuff. She's into drama and fighting, and she was just into some ratchet stuff, and I'm girl, I can't get down with it. So I just distanced myself a little bit, and just the reason we didn't hang out is because you ratchet. I mean, I love you, no offense, but you was just a little bit ratchet, you know what I'm saying, just a little too she was just into some interesting stuff, and I was just that's not really what I want to do, so I'm gonna do my thing over here, you do your thing over there, and that's that. We can stop being close friends, but that doesn't mean I don't want the best for you. That doesn't mean I don't want to see you do well, because I absolutely do. The only time that I have ever actually cut somebody off, not we just naturally grew apart or couldn't see each other or whatever, but there was only one time I actually cut somebody off, and that was because they were a habitual liar, and I just couldn't deal with that. So but even with that, even if you have to leave a situation or a friendship or relationship because it's negative or detrimental for you to continue to hang around that person, that's fine. But that also doesn't mean that you wish them any bad. I can't mess with you no more. You lie to me all the time. So for me, with this person, with this friend, she would lie about little petty things all the time, and get caught in lies and stuff like that. And me, I'm one of those people, like, I will try and try and try and try to, you know, fix whatever relationship. So, like, when I found out she was lying to me all the time, you know, I, you know, took her to the side. I was like, hey, like, you know, we're friends. Like, you're one of my best friends. Like, you don't have to put on a front for me. Like, you don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to feel pressured or feel any type of way around me. Like, I love you. Like, I let her know, like, I absolutely love you. And you don't have to lie for me to love you. I don't think any more of you as a person for lying to me. And I'm not going to think any less of you if all these things that you're claiming aren't true. Like, I love you because of who you are and, like, your personality and, like, you know, our friendship and, like, how I feel when I'm around you and how you feel when you're around me, and we just click and, like, we mesh. So don't lie to me. Like, I can tolerate a lot of things, but, like, when things just start to be negative consistently, sometimes you have to get out. So in that situation, what I did was, you know, after, you know, talking to her and, like, trying to work it out multiple times, but she just continued her behavior, I had to cut it off. And that's okay. So for my sake, I had to cut it off. That is all, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. This is YouTube, and I've only been on here a short time, but I absolutely love it. I feel like I can be myself, and that is something I'm super grateful for. So if you like this video and if you want to see more of Let's Talk About It, then hit like and subscribe and share this video. Also, leave me a comment telling me how you deal with growing apart from somebody you care about. How do you deal? What do you do? Alright, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Dominique Kristen, and until next time, see you later. Bye, guys.